Owns Cattle Estate at David Powling. We all know the old fella. A special mention too for him. These cattle were bred by his great mate Chazzock and Kaz Kimpton, and I bought these cattle last year out of this sale for Sally. And I'll tell you what, she's done a far better job than fattening the bastards than he would have. Absolute credit to yourself. Anyway, enough of that from me. But on we go. They're just 2-year-old. They're Tura West bred, as you can see. They weigh in at 609 kilos.
Hamilton agent Kerr Co Livestock held their spring sale on Thursday. And Michael Kerr joins me, principal of the company. Michael, 3,100 cattle here, probably one of the bigger one agent sales that this state sees annually. You'd be pretty pleased with the outcome.
Yeah, we are. It's been a marvellous day. Our boys actually worked very hard to get, but not only the boys, the vendors. The quality of the cattle were probably as good as we've ever seen it, really. Yeah.
Michael, with the day as it unfolded, your heaviest pens of cattle started off at about that 320 to 330 cents a kilo, over 500 kilos.
Yeah, we had some cattle that were 600 kilos, and they made 328, I think, and from there on down to 500, 330 to around about that figure.
Yeah. Once you got into those feeder ranges, you had two very active feeders in the market today. One bought a lot more than the other, but it was still a good job. But it was a base price of 300. It didn't matter whether they were blacks, greys, or reds. They $350 to $385.
Yeah, there was a big line, 350 to 385, and there was a big line of Murray Greys from Greenhills, made 387, and they were magnificent cattle. But most of them, most of those cattle around that weight, feedlot weight, were from 365 to about 375.
Yeah, once you came down in underneath that weight, your 3,500 kilos, your local bullock growers and backgrounders stepped into the market, and you had a very strong market that saw 380 up to about 418.
Yeah, 418 was the top for Morawa East steers, and most of those real good Angus cattle, good frame cattle for bullock fatness or steer fatness, were around about that sort of 385 to 418, as we said.
Yeah, with the season now drying out a little bit and the grass starting to get away, the heifer market was had quite a bit of oomph in it too, with the 330 to 380 again being the upset price.
Yeah, some of the heavier end of the heifers were sort of around about 350 or 60, and but then went up to 380, and some of the lighter ones were just a little bit better.
Yeah, finished on half a dozen or so or more pens of cows and calves. Probably could have made a little bit more money what they're being making around the state, but still in all, nothing under $2,000 and up to $2,400.
Yeah, look, I think that the vendors were quite happy. There was one line of cattle that were coming off that were off one place that were clearing out, and they made up to 2,400. But you got to remember that all the calves on these cows were only a June-July drop. They were young calves, so we probably didn't realise that they would make much more.
Yeah, so a good day all in all. The market has held up very, very well with against the slide in the cattle market generally.
Yeah, it has, and I think that the graziers have got it on their side this year. There'll probably be a seesaw effect. We might see it come down one week and then people withhold and then it'll go up again. I think the works are trying to get it back, but I don't think they'll achieve very much for a while. Yeah.